bigger. It can hold more weight. It's more traditional, a walking pad. It has a weight limit and it only goes up to a certain amount of speed. All right. So let's get started. Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Pauline. All right. So for the first few minutes, I'm going to walk at 2.5. Right. So I'm going to bump this up to 2.5. Let's just get started. We listen to classical music. And also, if you have like a stationary bike, a stepper, whatever you have that you can do cardio with, just focus on that. You know, you don't have to do a walking pad like me. I like the walking pad because it's so much easier. It helps me to move my body. It helps me to strengthen my body. And all that jazz, you know. User 732, good morning. I'm thinking about getting one of those. Please get one. The winter time is coming, and you can get the same one that I have. It's on my show. It's in my showcase on my TikTok account. It can hold up to 380 pounds. It goes up to 3.8 miles an hour. What else? And it's very affordable. It's one of the top affordable walking pads. I Googled it and that's how I found it. It was in an article, the top affordable walking pads. This one was on the most affordable side. So get it out of my showcase on my TikTok account. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Conchita. Good morning, Jay Marie. Thank God it's Friday, child. Good morning, Lady Lolo. Good morning, Pepper. Thank you for sharing the live, Lady K. Pepper. Be right, good morning. Get up in here, guys. Get up in here. The besties are here. Lady K, good morning. Kathleen, good morning. Thank you for sharing the live. Grand Rising, Sherelle. I saw a video yesterday and I shared it with y'all in the... Wait, Jean, why are you at me? Why are you at me in the comments? What's up with that? I am Jay. I can't even say that. Jade. Hold on. Jada is here. Jada is here, y'all. Jada is in the building. All right, so let's go up to 3 miles an hour. And we're gonna stay here for the duration of the walk. Do you do coffee or pre-workout first? I do nothing. I drink water. Coffee, you should never drink coffee on an empty stomach. Never drink coffee. You don't have to do a pre-workout if you're just walking. What I do is I focus on habits. So I don't have to drink coffee. I don't have to do any of that. So most of the time, if you're tired in the morning, it means that you need to go to sleep. You need to get better sleep. I do have a baby, so sometimes I don't get sleep, but I don't need a pre-workout because what we're doing is not intense. I teach women how to do things the easy way. This is very easy. You just wake up and you do it. You don't need a pre-workout. Pre-workout, guys, is caffeine. You don't need caffeine to walk. What you need is just to concentrate on your habits, building your habits, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Get your body used to it. So pre-workout and coffee, those things should not be taken every single day. Well, pre-workout especially, but coffee, you should not drink on an empty stomach. You should drink that after you've had your breakfast. I walk fasted. What happened? My husband and my son are up now, so we're gonna have some commentary on the back. Off work today and still up early to get it done. Conchita, that's how you know you're leveling up on your journey. When it's your day off and you still stick to your routine, that is what you want. That is what you want. You should give yourself a pat on the back. I'm so proud of you. Shani, good morning. We are proud of you. Okay. It's just Jada, why are you looking? Why are you looking? What? Why are you looking? I need to wake up, get up. The number one thing I can say for anybody that wants to do a fitness journey, because I'm your fitness journey bestie, I'm your workout bestie, I'm your accountability partner, right? I'm gonna tell you, stick to a routine. Something that I think is very important, like sometimes when you're on a journey, especially changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, and life happens, right? Most people consider that life event as a reason to get off of the journey. When life starts to happen, you need to stick on your journey, because outside of you trying to focus on your fitness and your health, life is going to happen. Life happens every single day. I had surgery. I stayed with my routine. I had a virus. I stuck to my routine, which is eating. I eat on a schedule every 2 to 3 hours. I exercise and move my body every single day. I don't base things off of my feeling. You know, like, of course, that first day of being sick, I'm not going to do anything because I feel horrible. But once I start to feel better, the habits come back. I don't let my feelings dictate what I'm going to do in my life. And once you get to a spot like that, life gets better. Like Conchita said, it's her day off. Most people will be like, it's my day off, I'ma just rest. Is your day off? The habits still go. The habits are still moving, right? There was a video I shared yesterday. I tried creatine supplements, but seems to give me a headache after. You don't need creatine. Okay. All these extra things that people like to take, I want you to think about it. We have to understand why. A lot of the people that you see taking creatine and pre-workout is for someone, like if you're in the gym heavy, you are doing an hour of strength training, you're doing an hour-long workout, you're doing intense things all the time. Maybe a pre-workout every now and then, right? If you're taking creatine, you have to be going heavy in the gym because creatine is added protein, right? It helps you to recover from your workout faster. If you are exercising intense exercise at the gym and you're doing it 5 days a week, because maybe you're a bodybuilder, I don't know, creatine is going to help you recover so that you can get back in the gym and do the same thing, same intense workout again. If you're just a regular person like me with kids, a family, you got a 9 to 5, do you need creatine just to be on a fitness journey? No, you don't. What you need are consistent habits every day. Once you have solidified, like let's say that I'm 3 years deep with my journey. If I wanted to go to the gym, maybe next level up, do an hour-long strength training workout, maybe I'll start taking creatine because I'm doing intense workouts. But if all you're doing is walking, doing a little bit of weightlifting, not even intense, if you don't feel extremely sore after your workout, you don't need creatine because you're not going heavy enough. Creatine is extra protein to help you recover. If you're not intense with your workouts, do not take anything. No pre-workout, no creatine. That stuff is just adding more calories into your body that you're not utilizing. So some people, they gain weight taking those things because they're not utilizing it for what it needs to be used for. You have to understand what you're taking and the purpose. You don't need creatine. It's just protein. Thanks for that info. Meal after workout, sticking to it. Exactly. Eat your food after you work out. You don't need pre-workout and all that stuff. You just need to eat. You have to have your food on a schedule. Thank you, Vonda, for sharing the live. Annie, good morning. Good morning, Vonda. Because I love that coffee. Now, there's nothing wrong with coffee. So don't get me wrong. Nothing's wrong with coffee. What happens with coffee with a lot of us is you put creamer and sugar. I saw a video just this morning. This lady was making coffee, but she's not on no type of journey. But I was just looking at it because she was showing you what she does in the morning. And I'm like, see, this is why people, they put creamer. She put creamer, coffee, and syrup in the coffee. Coffee by itself has 0 calories, 0 everything. It's a diuretic, right? Black coffee. But when you put creamer, sugar, if you start looking at your food labels and start measuring your creamers and sugars out, you're going to notice that you're consuming a lot of sugar first thing in the morning. When you drink a sugary coffee first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, it sets the tone for the rest of your day. Now you're going to be craving sugar for the rest of the day. And you're like, why do I want cookies and snacks and all? Because you start your morning straight out the gate, sugar drink. You got to eat some real food and then have your sugar. And try to just take out, like if you have creamer, you don't need syrup. If you have creamer, you don't need sugar. You got to choose one. Either you're going to have sugar or you're going to have creamer, or just get the sweet creamer and leave it and call it a day. Because if you're seeking that sweetness, you just want sugar. Because coffee doesn't give you energy. It blocks your sleep receptors. So if you're tired, it'll block it for a little bit, right? but some people like coffee because they put sugar in it, and then it tastes sweet and it's hot. So that's why you actually like it. Not you don't like coffee, because if you can't drink coffee black, you don't like it. You just like the sweetness. Sandra, good morning. Thank you, Lady K, for sharing the live. Marlene, good morning. Good morning, Jasania. I have a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old, and I don't sleep well. Any recommendations? B is just what you have to go through. I showed you guys what I do all the time. Like I get on here all the time when I'm tired, when my daughter's teething. And I think that my son was 3 though, so he was a little older. What I would recommend is when you put those kids to bed, go to bed. Like, especially at 9 months, when you put her to bed, and hopefully they're on a sleep schedule. Like both of my kids are on a schedule. By 8, 9 o'clock, everybody's sleeping. Everybody is sleeping. So make sure your kids have a schedule, give them a bath, put them to bed, and then you go to bed. And once you go to bed, you can wake up early and take care of yourself. You're gonna have to wake up earlier, because that's gonna be the best bet, especially with young kids. Because at the end of the day, you got a lot to do. You gotta come home, you gotta feed them, you gotta give them a bath, you gotta put them to bed. It's a lot of work in the nighttime. What I recommend is when they go to bed, you go to bed at night, you wake up a little earlier, and you do like what I'm doing. Walk and take care of yourself. And then, do you know what's gonna happen? Mommy's happier. Mommy's not snapping. Because dealing with a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old is a lot, right? It's a lot. I know what it's like. I'm dealing with it. I've been dealing with it. But making them, and then also get them accustomed to you taking care of yourself. Once they get accustomed, they're gonna now accommodate, keep them in a safe place. Like if my kids wake up, if my daughter was up right now, I would work out in the kitchen because I need to watch her. So you have to be very flexible. You got to start pivoting. You got to be flexible in your mind. I would work out in the kitchen, keep her in a safe place, make sure that she's changed, fed, and comfortable. Miss Rachel's on the television. She can watch it, and I can take care of myself. That's why I have only committed to 30 minutes of a workout. 30 minutes is all I got. Because then I got to take care of my kids. For my son, he's 4. I make sure that he's fed. He got his little device to watch his television shows, and giving mommy just 30 minutes, max 40 minutes. That's what I do. You're welcome, Becca. You don't need it. Save your money. I drink my coffee black, no sugar. That's what I'm talking about. That's a real coffee drinker right there. That's a real coffee drinker, black with no sugar. Thank you for sharing the live, Charlene. Hello, Empress. Good morning, Yellow Man. Good morning, November 18th. Thank you for the follow. Good morning, Tara. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Hello, Miss Durrells. Needed this. I have 2-year-old and a 3-month-old. You can do it, Leisha. You can do it. I did it a year and a half ago. A year and a half, when I had my second baby. I was very nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Empress, thank you so much for the rose. I was so nervous, because what am I gonna do? I'm sick, but I gotta walk. Exactly. Tara's doing it. She's sick, but she's getting up and she's walking and she's stretching because her immune system is gonna be built up. When you have young kids, good morning, Fat to Snatch. Girl, yes, Fat to Snatch. Salima, good morning. If you have young kids, it is hard to get into a routine, right? Because the baby, if you have a 3-month-old, they're teething, they're hungry all the time. What I would do, right? Or what I used to do at 5 o'clock, usually the baby wakes up kind of in the wee hours of the morning. 4 or 5 o'clock, right? You're gonna feed him or her. The 2-year-old is still sleeping. And then once you feed her, change her, get her comfortable so that she can go back to sleep. Get up and walk and take care of yourself. So that now when they wake up, you've already done your workout, you've already made your breakfast, and now you're good. Was castor oil the only thing you were doing to start shrinking your fibroids? I don't know if castor oil helped 100%, but my lifestyle change helped to calcify the fibroids. So they calcified, they got hardened, they're no longer alive. My body is no longer feeding them to make them grow. But I think it's mostly my lifestyle, my diet, because even my doctor was shocked. She was like, I was expecting something different, but they had calcified, so they got smaller. But I think it's all from your diet. What happens when you have them? If your diet is bad, you're feeding them. They're like, yes, give me all that trash. They love it, but you got to change your diet and you got to start moving your body. Do I fast? Absolutely not. Fasting is just a way to get into a calorie deficit. Fasting, keto, intermittent fasting, carnivore, eating one a day, like all these things are just being in a calorie deficit. I choose cooking my food and eating foods that are lower in calories throughout the day. So I eat 5 times a day. Fasting, guys, is just a way to be in a calorie deficit. You can still eat food and be within a calorie deficit. Fasting is just, and then with fasting, you lose muscle mass. The older you get, the less muscle you're gonna have because your body is slowly lowering your muscle mass. It's withering away. That's why you see when people are older, they start to, look a little frail. Their body starts to change. They start hunching because they don't have a lot of muscle. So fasting accelerates that process. So what you want to do is eat food. You need protein. You need amino acids, right? A lot of people suffer a lot of weird things. If you listen to people and read comments, you find some people that love fasting and you find some people that had to deal with some serious issues because they fasted. Some people suffer mental illnesses because they deprive their body of food. Some people lose their hair. Some people lose their nails. Some people lose their teeth because you're depriving your body of nutrients because you're so focused on losing weight. You don't have to fast to lose weight. I've lost 50 pounds eating food. I eat food in volume, so I eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. It's similar to the Mediterranean way of eating, which is DASH eating. They did research on people that live the longest all around the world. And people that eat this way, you eat nuts, fruits, vegetables, lean meats. They live longer and they're healthier, right? But you don't have to fast. Fasting is just a quick way to get a result, and then you don't learn nothing. All you learn with fasting is that if you stop eating, you're gonna lose weight. But you don't care about what happens to your organs. You don't care that you lose muscle mass because you're seeing that the number goes down on the scale, and that's where the problem lies with a lot of diets. People are so hyper-focused on weight loss, they don't care that with weight loss, now you just cause yourself to have high cholesterol. With weight loss, now you cause yourself to have, all these other health issues. But guess what? But you lost weight though. Like, you don't have to fast. But if you want to, go right ahead. Alicia, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Swing Sweet Drink. You're welcome. Did you stop eating rice? I eat rice, beans, pasta. I eat it all. If you purchase my meal plan, you'll notice that I eat rice, beans, pasta. I eat all of it. Your body needs carbs. Carbs help to nourish your brain, right? Carbs and healthy fats. You need fats, you need carbs, you need protein, you need all of it. When you deprive your body of certain food groups, your body is going to be deficient. It does not show up right away. Someone said that someone was in here. If she pops in here, cool. She did keto. What is keto? Cutting out carbs. She ended up with high cholesterol on the verge of getting a heart attack. It took a year. So when you deprive your body of certain food groups, it doesn't show up in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, in 4 months. But guess what? You're losing weight. You just lost 20 pounds in 2 months. Yay. But guess what? At the end of that, now you're on the verge of having a heart attack. You don't have to cut out rice and pasta and bread to lose weight. What you have to do is you have to understand how much calories are in these things. How much can you eat? When I eat rice, bread, and pasta, I eat them in the morning and lunch. I don't eat them at nighttime. So no carbs at night. When I eat rice, bread, and pasta, I eat my portion sizes. I eat 2 slices of bread. I eat 4 ounces of rice. I eat 2 ounces of pasta. I eat my portion size. I don't cut it out. I eat it. Right? I was pre-diabetic. I'm no longer pre-diabetic, and I eat rice, bread, and pasta. And I've been eating rice, bread, and pasta. I love these questions. I love talking about it because I try to simplify it for people. I'm a visual person. I have a big imagination. So I try to simplify it to help it make sense. Right? Daffers, good morning. What is the weight limit? This walking pad is 380. 380. Mani said carbs feed fibroids. I mean, the thing about it, okay, sometimes, guys, we overthink things, right? I don't know who that is, Manu, but I had fibroids. They are still on my uterus. The overconsumption of carbs is what causes problems in your body. So I eat carbs, but I understand, thank you for the follow, but I understand that carbs are for energy. So that's why I eat them for breakfast and for lunch, because that's the busiest part of my day. I need the energy. Carbs are energy, an energy source. You need it. I don't eat carbs at night. You just eat meat and vegetables for dinner. Yes, that's it. But I eat carbs breakfast and lunch, no carbs for dinner. When you eat an overconsumption of carbs, like think about it like this. Bread, rice, potatoes, all these things break down to glucose in your body. You're drinking coffee with sugar in the morning. You're drinking a milkshake. You're eating cookies. You're eating a lot of other sugars as well. So now you have an overload of sugar, glucose in your body. That is the problem. Carbs is not the problem, but you're eating carbs and sitting down. You're eating carbs and not working out. Shani said, hearing it makes it easier. Hearing it constantly. That's why I talk about the same thing over and over again, because y'all need to hear it again and again and again and again. It has to start to solidify in your body. An overconsumption of carbs and sugar is what feeds your fibroids. You're eating carbs, you're eating cakes, you're eating donuts, you're eating pastries throughout the day, you're consuming soda, you're eating a piece of candy, you're eating cookies. List all the things that you're eating. Carbs is not the enemy. It's everything else that you're eating and consuming throughout the day that's overloading your system and feeding the fibroids, right? But if you were to eat carbs and exercise and move your body, you'll notice that, because mine calcified. My fibroids calcified because I changed my diet. All right? I changed my diet. I eat carbs. I just eat it at night. And I don't know who that person is, but y'all gotta stop listening to these random people. I'm a living experience, changed my lifestyle. I eat carbs now and was scared of them for so long. It's balance, exactly. Teresa, people that do keto, when I tell you it has a chokehold on your life, I don't know what it is about keto, but most people that have done that type of diet, it's so hard for you to get back into eating carbs because you demonize carbs so much. It's like carbs are the worst thing ever, when they're not. You just overate them, and then you had other stuff too, which overloaded your body. But once you know and understand, I'm going to eat this portion and this portion. I don't eat a foot long sub in one go anymore because that's not good for my body. A foot long? Oh no. But I used to eat it because subs are healthy, right? It's just bread and turkey, but it's an overload of bread, especially in one sitting. Thank you for the follow. So overall, sweets, alcohol, soda, juice, all junk food should be eliminated. Portion control, all foods. Exactly, B. And I don't drink alcohol. Alcohol has no purpose for my life. All of my food has a purpose. Good morning, baby. Hold on. Let me give my son a hug because I got to do that every single morning. Give me a hug. I love you.
Okay.
That's your tree. And we're going to get this stuff tonight to decorate it.
I'll get a door.
You want to go to the store and get it?
Yeah.
We're getting it shipped here.
No, I'll get a top.
Oh, you want to get the top of the store?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we could do that tomorrow.
The tree will go far.
I'm going to let you pick some.
The tree will go far at the door.
Yes. I'm going to let you pick something out tomorrow.
Yeah, a tree will go far at the door.
Yes. Is it going to fall
Yeah,
in the storm? Oh, no, it's not.
Huh?
No, it's not. There is no more storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no storm.
Yeah. The door right here.
No. He is obsessed with the hurricanes.
Stop walking the street.
No, the tree is not going to break.
Yeah.
It's not going to break. Just stop. You stop thinking that. Alcohol serves no purpose. Alcohol is just something like if you're a person always trying to drink away your sorrows, like that's a sign that therapy is needed, you know? I don't drink alcohol because it's empty calories. It's empty. It's like I don't need it to have a good time. When I exercise and move my body, I feel good, you know? When I go into a setting, I used to drink because I was nervous. I was nervous to interact with people, so I would drink to kind of loosen up. But I think once I've changed my lifestyle, it helped me to build my confidence up so that when I'm out in public, I have hobbies, I have a life. Before it was like, oh my gosh, people are gonna ask me questions. I'm so nervous, so I would drink alcohol for that. But now I don't need it because I feel confident in myself. You know, I've taken the therapy and all that stuff. I've done all the work, so I don't have to do that. I've never drank soda, not a juice drinker, but just cut all that stuff out. You know, focus on water, portion your food, eat more fruits and vegetables, eat your lean meats, and you're gonna be fine. And move your body every single day. 30 minutes of activity every day. All right, and that's it. It's that easy, guys. How did I what? Teresa. How did I what? Good morning, May. How did you learn how to eat? Research. First, I bought a meal plan. So, okay. First, this is my journey. I was told I was pre-diabetic. I had gestational diabetes. I did not want that. Diabetes, you got to prick your finger all the time. That drove me crazy. So, once I was told that, I started exercising. I didn't even change my diet yet. I started exercising. I exercised, lost 10 pounds. I found a meal plan. The meal plan was excellent. It was by Tony. And then I got pregnant. I stuck with the meal while I stuck with the meal plan. We are going to the store. I stuck with the meal plan, and then after I had my baby, I had to tweak it. So that's why I don't eat carbs at night. And that one change alone has changed how I feel. It helped with my hernia, with my fibroids, doing a lot of research, listening to my body, things like that. I do research on everything that I do, and I follow people that give the right information. People that don't warp my mind and tell me carbs are bad, stop eating them. You can find the issue with every single thing. You want to hold it? Okay. Here. If you think carbs are bad, you can find a person that's going to tell you carbs are bad. If you think oatmeal is bad, someone's going to tell you that oatmeal is bad. I don't follow anybody that demonizes foods because we only have one earth. What are we going to do? We can't buy food from Mars where the air is cleaner. Like everything has some type of metal. There's metal in the ground. Everything has metals. Everything has all these things. Nothing is perfect. And once you understand these things, it helps you to stay on your journey. So that's my story. I do my research, follow the people that make life simple. I used to be scared of carbs. It's not the carbs, it's what the carbs, and movement is key. And it's how much carbs you're eating, right? If you're eating a ton of carbs every single day, yes, you are gonna be in a bad place. That's for your sister. That's her snack. Have you read the book Reversing Diabetes? No, because all I did was change my lifestyle and I have reversed it, but I didn't read it. But if you read it and it helped you, that's good for you. But mine's is reversed. So I don't have to read a book about reversing it if I reversed it already, you know? But it's good information. Maybe I'll look at that. I have been eating on schedule with more water. I don't crave sweets. I was a big candy eater. Exactly. It's the protein it's the nutrients that was missing out of your life while you were eating candy. Complex carbs are bad. Kenneth, stop demonizing things. If complex carbs are so bad, if complex carbs are bad for you, why am I at my healthiest? Why am I the healthiest I am? Even when I tried keto, even when I was doing all this other stuff, I wasn't as healthy as I am right now when I eat carbs. Stop demonizing food. Spank, spank. You got to get ready for school. Oh, it's early. He's going to make it on time. Is the walking pad the same? Mine is different, but the walking pad that is here is the same brand that's in my showcase. Did you have a problem with being pregnant when you have fibroids? I haven't. I'm scared of that. Mines are all on the outside of my uterus. So what they do when you have them is they monitor. So it's nothing to be afraid of, because what happens, right? Envision this. When you have a fertilized egg, and you can't predict anything. When you have a fertilized egg and that egg goes into your uterus, it goes and it burrows itself into a random place in your uterus. You don't have any control over that. If that area helps to nourish that fertilized egg, great. If that area has some issues, your doctor's going to look and they're going to monitor and see what's going on. But you cannot predict anything. So don't live your life in fear. Do not live your life in fear. Do you know what my doctor said to me? She said, whatever happens was going to happen anyway. Because I did have a miscarriage and I was so sad. And she was like, it was going to happen anyway. So don't stress out about it. So stop living in fear. Living in fear can stop you from even starting. Like you probably don't even want to try because you're so fearful of it ending bad. But you will never know. It's a part of life. Your body is not broken. You are a woman and it's fine. Just do what you got to do. Try. Do what you got to do and stop being afraid. A healthy person, that egg could burrow in the wrong spot and something could happen. Like, don't live your life in fear. Right? I don't like when people do that. Hey, Sonia. Only reason I drank was I was nervous. The relaxing part only lasts an hour, right? And I used to do it too, right? And this is what happened. This is what would happen to me all the time. I would go from being mellow. I would go from being mellow to all of a sudden now I'm drunk, because I drank so much trying to keep that mellow feeling, and now I don't even know. So I stopped drinking because of that. Because I would be so nervous and I'll just be drinking. Okay, now I feel good. Now I could talk. But then it goes from feeling good to being drunk. And that's not good. I just saw the doctor. She told me I was pre-diabetic. You got to change your lifestyle. You got to get up, move your body, cut out all those processed foods like crackers. Crackers are really an overly processed food, right? You don't want to be eating a lot of that stuff. You got to cut out packaged. Anything that's packaged, try to cut it out. Get your body right. Reverse it. All you got to do is eat more fruits, vegetables, cut down on your carbs, and move your body, and eat lean meat. Don't eat beef. If you're pre-diabetic, do your research. Beef can cause you to be pre-diabetic. Look up. I ate beef, and how I came to this knowledge. I made some steak the other day. Mind you, my diabetes is in remission, okay? It's in remission. I was eating beef. Oh my gosh. 5 minutes later, I felt like crap. I was so tired. That is a sign that whatever you're eating is not good for you. If you eat food and then you get tired right away, you had too much of probably sugar, which can be carbs. It's breaking down to glucose in your body and giving you this brain fog, this like cloudy feeling. Beef does that for people that are pre-diabetic. Stop eating beef and pork. You got to focus more on lean meats. Whatever lean meats, look up lean meats and eat those. Stop eating all that beef. I like wine with dinner. Hey, do what you got to do. Fiona, good morning. Wine is just sugar. Wine is just sugar. So you're just drinking sugar. Amen to that. Stop demonizing food, right? People love to come up in fitness groups and talk about demonizing food. Have you ever tried intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting, keto, any type of diet is just a way to be in a calorie deficit. Shiva. So let's say you do intermittent fasting and the only thing you eat is a salad. What happens to your body? Your body is lacking proper nutrients. So you might lose weight, but you're going to be depriving your body, your organs, of what it needs. Your brain needs fats, carbs. So a lot of people with intermittent fasting don't get proper nutrients in their body in their eating window. So what happens? You start to lose your hair. Your nails get brittle, but you don't notice because you probably have gel nails on. Your skin looks bad, right? Some of the ladies that I coach in my group were doing intermittent fasting and losing their edges. You know what happened to them once they started my coaching group? They got their edges back. They got their edges back because they're now eating food. They are getting into the body that they love. They're learning how to eat. They're making it a lifestyle, not a diet. We don't practice dieting on my page. Diet culture is the reason why everybody is big and getting bigger, because you're doing every single diet and none of it is working long term because they're not long-term lifestyle changes. Okay? And you gotta lift weights. I lift weights three times a week. I walk Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I lift weights Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right, Phyllis? You gotta stop fearing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Could you please share the walking pad on your showcase? The walking pad is in my showcase. If you're looking for one with a higher weight, depending on your size, some of the ladies, Nurse Colita, if you look at the videos for that particular walking pad, some of the ladies are bigger. But if you are bigger than the walking pad is saying, you might need to get a traditional treadmill. A treadmill can hold your body weight because you don't want to buy a device and it's not going to be useful for you, right? Because it needs to carry your weight as it is right now. So you might need to get a traditional treadmill. Just spend a little bit more money. Think about it as an investment for your life. You would go to the gym. You would buy a seafood boil for $100. You would go out on the weekend and spend $200 on drinks and eating out. You could spend $200-300 and buy yourself a treadmill, right? Good morning, Chocolate Diva. Hi, Chantel, cooling down. So glad I got up. Oh my gosh, where am I at? I'm over 30 minutes. It's 7:08. Oh my gosh. Let me cool down. I've been walking for too long. And walking pads, guys, a walking pad is supposed to be a lighter device. So sometimes you just have to get a traditional treadmill if your weight is over a certain threshold. So most of the walking pads, the highest I've seen is like 380. But if you're heavier, bye babe, hold on. But if you're heavier than that, a walking pad is not what you need. You need a treadmill. And nothing's wrong with that, you know? Don't think of yourself, just say, you know what? It's just what I need to get now. You just got to get a traditional treadmill. How do you sign up for my coaching? My coaching goes 6 weeks at a time. So this particular group, we're on week 3. The next one starts in January. So you got to sign up then. All right. A gym membership necessary if I'm using your videos? Is a gym membership necessary? No, it's not.
How about
Can you guys hear me? Huh?
How about pocket?
You have pockets? Wow. What do you have in your pockets?
Me.
You're so handsome. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am done with the walk. What are good carbs? I mean, the carbs that I eat: white jasmine rice, multigrain bread, 15 grams or 12 grams or better. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, pasta. I try to get the one with protein in it. So recently I bought the chickpeas pasta. Those are the things that I eat: potatoes, sweet potatoes, white jasmine rice, pasta with protein in it, and multigrain bread. Those are the things that I eat. But when you're eating carbs, and you are probably eating the same things, when you eat carbs, you're eating too much of it. I minimize. I look at the back of my boxes, like everything has a label. You have to understand how much your body needs. So I look on the back, it says serving size. Let's say it said 4 ounces is 200 calories, right? I'm going to eat 4 ounces because I use my calorie calculator to measure, to see what my calorie intake is for the day. So I know, okay, this is 200. I can eat this for 4 ounces. You got to get into the habit of reading your nutritional labels. Why are you eating 6 ounces of rice? Do you even measure your rice? Probably not. Wait, how did the Turkish pasta taste? It tastes like how we eat already. We eat fresh over here. We eat vegetables all the time. It just tastes like that. I did not hear the answer regarding the gym membership. Do you need a gym membership to do the workouts? No. All you need are weights. You need 10, 5, 10, or 15 pound weights, and you can do the exercises. All right. 10, 5, 10, or 15 pound weights.